Girl, yes, you read that title right. Today we're gonna be talking about boric acid capsules. What's up with boric acid capsules and putting them in your vajayjay?
Quinn C.J, yeah, screen.
Hey y'all, I gotta adjust this right here. I know this is a little unprofessional, I'm sorry. Okay, but hey, so how are you doing? I hope you are doing good. If you are new to my channel, what's going on, girl? My name is Quinn C.J. I make videos every single week. I'm a registered nurse and I am your YouTube women's health coach. So in this video, we are going to be talking about boric acid capsules. Have you ever heard of those? Now I'm going to tell you, I have heard of these, and actually it's been a few months that I've been hearing, you know, a little something around on YouTube and, you know, online about boric acid capsules being something that's fairly new in the game to treat vajayjay issues. Yes. Now, let me tell you something. I've heard of boric acid. In fact, I've heard of boric acid way back since I was a little bitty girl. I grew up in the country, and we used to have a need for boric acid at times when you had like a little insect problem or something, but not for your vajayjay. Never. But I mean, the thought of using that in your vajayjay, I was like, what? Say what? Say huh? Wait. I mean, you know how something just never crosses your mind? I mean, you just don't think the two. And then when you do think about it, you just like, no! Let me show you where we actually looked in the store to go find it. Check this video out. Right. So I am in my friendly hometown Dollar General looking for the boric acid. Let me turn this camera around. The boric acid, this is where I normally find the boric acid, okay, y'all? Yeah, I know, yeah, you see this? Boric acid. There it is.
Say what?
Now, you see what I'm talking about? 100% boric acid, and it is a roach and ant killer. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but if you are enjoying this video, consider subscribing to my channel and joining the community. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button under the video and then tapping the bell right beside it so that you get notifications every time a new video comes out. Now, let's get back to the video. And now you talking about putting it where? Yeah, that was me. I'm not even gonna lie. And I consider myself to be a very open-minded person. But I was a little taken aback. So, I went ahead though. I'm like, let me give this a chance. I watched some videos. I watched a lot of videos actually. And people were suggesting it for yeast infections, for any kind of like abnormal hormonal imbalances and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, but have you used it? I mean, what it feel like? Do it burn? It gotta burn. Nobody was really telling about their personal experience. So I'm over here like, I want to try that out. I'm gonna have to try it out and see, you know, is it gonna like burn my insides out? I mean, I just that's what I was thinking. So I really did think that, but after doing some research, because I'm not going to put something in there that I think is going to burn my insides out. Let me say that, and don't you do it either, ladies. Never do something that you think is going to really harm you. But like I said, after doing my research, it made sense that it just might work. But let me tell you, you're going to watch me as I go purchase it, as I use it. I'm going to give you the play-by-play, but make sure you stay to the end, because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you some extra important information that you need to know if you are considering using it yourself. So as a woman, at some point in your life, you will or you have experienced a yeast infection or some kind of pH imbalance. So what's actually going on is your body is just kind of out of balance. You're producing yeast, and it looks like thick cottage cheese. It's itchy and it's uncomfortable. So typically, if you have had a yeast infection or a imbalance once, then you know what it is, and you don't necessarily have to go to the doctor. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. If you have something going on and you don't know what's going on, go to the doctor. But if you've had yeast, you know what it is. And a lot of times as women, we just go and pick up one of those over-the-counter Myconazole treatments or something like that, and then we take care of it like this. But that's where the new boric acid is on the scene. It's showing that it can actually cure a yeast infection. So enough talking about what a yeast infection is. Let's go ahead and get into the video when I actually take you on a little journey where you can actually buy your boric acid capsules, and then show you my day by day overview of, you know, how it actually went down with me using these boric acid capsules. Do y'all have, I don't know, boric acid capsules? No. Okay. Thank you.
Like B-O-R-I-C.
Mm-hmm. Boric acid. Hi. How are you? Can I just ask a quick question? do y'all have boric acid capsules?
No.
No. Okay.
I can't. Oh, it's too late to order. You might want to try across the street.
Okay.
Or you can try. Let me see if I can even order them.
Okay.
You might want to try Amazon. You'll probably get them faster through Amazon than you can get it through me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, so y'all can see my reflection in my very dirty laptop screen, but it is 2:12 a.m. and I am up, and usually I am asleep like at 9 o'clock, honestly. But today, or tonight rather, I wanted to try out my new boric acid capsule. I had to order these from Amazon because I could not find them anywhere else. I probably already showed you that footage, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert one of these, and I will be right back. Okay, so the first thing is about this brand. I'm gonna need y'all to type y'all information a little bigger. This is so darn small, but here are the directions. Insert 1 Feminiva boric suppository into vagina, preferably at bedtime, for 7 consecutive days. If these symptoms persist, repeat for another week. So, all right, now I'm gonna insert and come right back. This is what it looks like, just a normal capsule. Okay, so I have inserted the boric acid suppository, and so far so good. I don't feel any kind of discomfort or anything. Inserting it was real easy. I wear a menstrual cup, so you know I don't have an issue inserting something into my I'm gonna stay up for another couple of minutes so I can come back and let you know if it's feeling, you know, if I am feeling anything. Okay, see you in a little bit. All right. Okay, so I started watching YouTube videos, and it has been well beyond 10 minutes. So actually closer to 20, and I don't feel anything at all, which is a good thing because I was kind of scared I was going to be burning. I was scared I was going to be burning, but I'm not. So yeah, I don't feel anything. So I will see y'all tomorrow. So let me tell you, I'm messing up. I forgot to film this morning. I totally forgot. And it is actually night number 2. And I have it here. I didn't forget it, but I just forgot to film this morning and to film tonight. But did I say film this morning? Yes. So anyways, this morning I have not had any issues at all using this boric acid suppository at all. I kind of felt like at some point I did feel it coming out. It was very liquidy, but it was no discomfort there. It didn't hurt, didn't burn, it didn't itch, it didn't anything. So that was a plus. So we're going into night number 2. So you know how when you use the yeast infection creams or whatnot, they say make sure to use it use it all up till it's all gone. I've only been on the boric acid for 3 days and I'm not having no issues. So I want to see if this will cure my issues and I can just stop at 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Because the bottle says use 7 days, or it says up to 7 days. I'm not quite sure. But I'm just going to stop. And then I'll probably come back to y'all around day 6 or 7 or before if, something's going on. If I'm starting to have some problems again, or if I decide to start back using it, I'm just going to let you know. So this is going to be a trial and error in that sense of, do they work to fix or cure my symptoms? And, is it long lasting, or do I need to use the full 7 days to get results? Yeah. All right. So it is the night of day 3. And today we had a little bit of it wasn't bad, but I did notice that this morning after getting up and kind of moving around, I noticed I felt like some moisture. So there wasn't like no pain, no itching, no odor, no nothing like that, but I did feel increased moisture. So I don't know. I told you my symptoms are pretty much, I don't really feel like anything's going on, but I went ahead this 3rd day just to see. But I am going to stop. I'm not going to use another one of the boric acids capsules and just see how everything goes. And then I will come back and I will let you know in a few days if just the 3 days seem to fix the issues or, what happens. So this is the actual product that I used. As you saw, I did pick it up from Amazon. And it cost less than $10. I believe this was less than $10. I think it was like $8.99 or something like that. And I will put a link in the very first comment for that if you do want to try it. You saw I didn't really have any negative side effects from using the boric acid capsules, and it did relieve my symptoms. As you can see, I only went 3 days, and they do suggest that you go 7 days. Those 3 days did the job for me. Now let's go ahead and get into those very, very important issues with boric acid that I want you to know about before you decide to use it. So the first thing is boric acid capsules can be toxic. If they are swallowed, that's bad. Bad. So if you use this orally, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So I told you I didn't have any burning or any itching or anything. I thought the burn is something that I told you I was a little afraid of. I didn't have any of that. But it actually is a side effect of using it. Some people do have burning and they have itching. You never ever want to use boric acid near any cuts or abrasions, as it can enter your bloodstream through a cut and abrasion and still give you those toxic side effects. Some side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dermatitis, and kidney damage. See, I told you those side effects were no joke. Let me also be very responsible and issue this disclaimer. I am not recommending that you try boric acid capsules. I cannot sit here and comfortably say I suggest you try it. But I did want to inform you in case you heard about it, in case you watched some of those other videos. I personally pride myself on integrity, and when I sit here and I talk to you about something, if my gut is telling me I don't think you need to recommend this, then I'm just not. I mean, y'all my family. Y'all my family. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all just like I keep it real with the family that walks around here and I see every day. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you'd like to see more from me, then you can click these video right here. And I would love for you to join the family again by clicking my face right here. Now, another thing you can do is definitely share this video. If this was informative to you, share it out on Facebook. You can send it in a DM. You can send it in a text. But share this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you are here. I will see you in the next video. Bye, cutie.